Today I have the pleasure of meeting with Emily Cummings, the talent behind Emily Cummings Photography. Some of the most stunning family and corporate photography. Let's go inside and see what she does to make the magic happen.
Hi, Dan.
Hey Emily, how are you today?
Good, how are you?
Fantastic, thanks for having me.
Welcome to Studio 25 Naperville.
Excellent, excellent. Excited to meet with you today, and let's take a look around.
That sounds great.
So Emily, let's start from the beginning. Tell me what inspired you to get into photography.
Well, that's an interesting question.
Okay.
It was right before my daughter Olivia was born, around, 15 years ago.
Okay.
And so I was sewing clothes and decided, wow, this is fun. I'm going to create an Etsy shop. It was right at the start of Etsy. I decided that I needed to take good pictures of my wares. I went to Costco. My husband was in law school at the time, so we had absolutely no money, and I said, I need to buy this $500 Canon Rebel from Costco. It was a Costco camera and a Groupon that got me started.
Good old Groupon.
Yeah.
I think Groupon's still around today, is it not?
I did it alongside a technology job while running this business on the side, but after I'd been doing it for about 12 years, I decided it was time to go full time. So here we are.
Yeah. Excellent. So Emily, I've had the pleasure of living in Naperville now going on about 30 years, and I heard you might be a native. Is this true?
It is true. I actually went to St. Peter and Paul down the street, starting in kindergarten, and we moved to Virginia for a little while, but then came back right.
Everybody comes back to Naperville.
Went to high school at Bennett. Lived, not too far away. In fact, I think you sold my parents' house.
I sold your parents' house?
Yes, that same house that I grew up in. So.
Oh my God, it's a small world. And that was probably about how many years ago was that?
15 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah.
Isn't that a circle of events?
Really?
I love that.
Yeah, so
yes.
We had moved to the city and my parents followed behind us.
And then they called Ferks first and got in the house. So Emily, you lived in Naperville, and then you went to Chicago for a little bit, and then you went, I heard, somewhere else interesting.
I moved to Japan.
Yes, okay.
And I taught English in Japan, and I loved the experience so much that when I came back to the US, I decided to go back to school and get my master's in education.
Emily, tell me a little bit about your transition from when you moved from Chicago here to Naperville to start Emily Cummings Photography.
Well, so I actually had Emily Cummings Photography in Chicago along with 10 Little Bluebirds. So I started off doing kids and family work when I was in the city, and about 2 years before COVID, we had started doing more business and branding photography. I actually decided to open up a space here in downtown Naperville. I knew this was the street to be on. I literally was walking around downtown Naperville and taking pictures of all the signs in the windows and saw the Caton Realty sign, so I called Christina Caton and asked if I could come see the space. Yeah.
You're going to take me on a tour here in a couple minutes.
I am going to take you on a tour.
Awesome studio. I'm excited to take a look.
This is my third business. So this is Studio 25 Naperville that we're currently sitting in, and I will love to give you a tour of it.
And we are in the heart of downtown Naperville, right on Jefferson Street and Washington.
I love being down here and participating in a lot of the downtown Naperville activities like the wine walks and the cookie walks. And
everything is, I mean, you're in walking distance to hundreds of businesses. And
whether a photographer is renting the space, they can do pictures in here, they know the weather, they know the light, it's easy. But then if they wanted to go outside and take pictures by the Riverwalk, it's right there. We host events, but it's nice because you can have them early and then people can just head downstairs and go out to dinner afterwards. So.
And you got a skylight.
We've got lots of skylights. That's why the daytime here is just...
I mean, that's like a bonus for photography, right?
Yeah.
You have an extra light?
Yeah, we've got great light in here, so...
It was meant to be.
It was meant to be, and so we've got an outdoor patio. I'll show you.
Well, let's go take a tour.
Yeah, sounds good. So I love this room. This is where we do a lot of our photo shoots because the light is so gorgeous. So when photographers come in, they don't always need to use lighting. I use it just for the consistency, but it is nice because it's just gorgeous light
all
the
this natural
time.
light.
Yeah.
Beautiful view of downtown Naperville.
And I talked to my landlord into letting us paint it all white and put the white floors so that there's no color cast. So it's great, but it's also great. We host showers and parties here, and so it just works really well.
So you do rent this space out, so anybody could rent this space out.
Yeah,
have a little
party.
Birthday party.
Yeah, or meetings. We've got people will have meetings to teach about their coaching or those sorts of things. So we have all sorts of. It's very multi-use.
Okay. So let's see what we have in this part of the studio.
Yeah.
Our sitting area where we were just a little while ago.
Yep, it's really cozy. This is where it fits a lot of people. We had our ribbon cutting here, I think we had 60 people.
60 people, okay.
Yeah. And especially with the outdoor deck as well, which I'll show you in a minute. But yeah, we've got this great table here that can.
That's where the food's going to be this evening.
Yes, this farm table that people use all the time for dinners, or we can actually collapse it and it gets as small as a console table.
Oh, that's one of those tables?
Yeah, it's one of those transformer tables. Instagram got me. So I was like, oh, that's perfect. Dan, you have to check out this patio space. It's gorgeous out here.
This is amazing.
We love,
absolutely stunning.
We love when we can have parties in the summer. We get free music from Potters.
Yeah.
And,
yes, you do. Sunset right over here. This is amazing. You could get another 20, 30 people out here.
You probably could. I need to figure out how to get a transfer system from the margaritas of Potters up to my space.
But get some kind of like a rope.
A pulley system.
Pulley system.
Yeah,
I love that. Yeah, this is amazing. Thanks for sharing this area.
Of course.
This is great. Emily, I know you do a lot of family portraits and corporate photos, photo shoots. And this past spring, the Dan Ferg's team, we did a lifestyle photo shoot, and we had a most fantastic time. We had you laying on the ground doing photos up.
Oh yeah, yeah. We were at like 7 o'clock in the morning because we didn't want so many cars when I'm laying on the ground. So yeah, we were over at Water Street and we did that great shot of your team for lifestyle branding pictures for your business.
You guys took care of that for us, and we're so grateful for you doing that for us. So thank you very much.
You're welcome. And we are this year actually planning to do smaller versions of that, branding shoots for businesses. 4 times a year, quarterly. So we're going to have days where we have businesses come in and we'll have makeup, we'll have styling, we'll have all the fun stuff and planning. And
the Dan Ferg's team will be back.
Well, good. I hope so, because we got some great houses planned for where these shoots are taking place. So
excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to show me around the studio.
I am so glad you came.
Absolutely.
It was a lot of fun to show you around.
So when you're looking for some of the best photography in Naperville, make sure you check out Emily Cummings Photography, and make sure to like and subscribe and check us out on naperville.com. Have a great day.
Bye.
Be sure to like and subscribe to get updates on our next episode. And for all your real estate needs, please visit naperville.com.